There was a joke on Twitter I saw which kind of sums up where this ultimately will get to, and it's basically a new law. Anyone caught having more than one Greggs per week will be sentenced to life imprisonment. And that's where the heading is. You know, Greg, if you eat a Greggs, it's not good for you. By the way, you're probably a right-wing working class bastard if you're eating a Greggs anyway. So anybody caught having more than one Greggs per week, I mean, it's a joke, but it's actually quite incisive, I thought.
Well, do you remember when George Osborne tried to put a tax on Greggs pasties?
Oh yes, I do remember that. Yeah. You're right. They just need to leave us alone. Let us make our own decisions about what we want to do. But their insane policies continue as well. Ed Miliband, I don't know if you heard, is spending 630 million quid on some sort of climate change idea.
But that's pennies.
It's pennies. You're right.
It's pennies,
the billions.
Yeah, I thought it would be billions, not millions.
Yeah, whether that's just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah. Bell Ribeiro Abbey, have you heard of that? It's a Labour MP. So the Labour conference, he or she, I don't know if it's a man or a woman actually. So this is it. So they're not happy with the press coverage. You know what I was saying about the press? So this Labour MP at Labour conference has called on Labour to start to regulate the media. So this is
a socialist, of course she has.
This is like we've had some really bad press recently because our Prime Minister has been talking about bringing home the sausages. So we need to now regulate the media. So you get to the point of regulate the media. So if our dear leader did say, you need to bring home the sausages, we'd never see it.
No,
that's where they want to get.
So what you'd have is you'd have all the live stuff on a 10-second delay. So he would make a mistake and you cut the feed because that hasn't been broadcast because you're on a 10-second delay. Quite a lot of TV stations already do that.
Yeah, but that's fine. They're controlling their own environment.
Yeah, but that's in case you start swearing live. Yeah. Trouble. So you'd have that, and then they would use AI and edit out the sausages to hostages. But you can't have these people controlling the press. But it's their go-to reaction.
Yeah.
It isn't, do you know what, we just need to be better.
Yes.
Maybe we need to be more professional. Maybe we need to be better. Maybe we need to get better policies. Maybe we need some PR gurus to help us. And maybe we need... But no, it's go straight to, we need to control the press.
Yes. We've been having some... Yeah, not we just crap at this. We need to get a hell of a lot better. No, let's regulate the press so they can't expose us for how crap we are. David Lammy, he is just an imbecile. I mean, he's so thick. I was reading about... He was on Mastermind. I don't know if you...
I saw that. He didn't get any questions right.
But apparently one of the questions like, who discovered penicillin? Yeah. Pierre and Marie who?
Yeah.
Now, even if you don't know it's Marie Curie...
Yeah.
You bloody well know it isn't Marie Antoinette.
Yeah.
He said Marie Antoinette.
Yeah.
And then another question...
it's not them who discovered penicillin, that's Ian Fleming.
Yeah, what did they discover?
Radium or something like that. It was... Yeah. But anyway, I get your point.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Sorry, yes, because she's the one that died of radiation, wasn't she? So even I don't know the answer.
And then the worst question they asked him was, who came after Henry V?
That was...
And he went, Henry IV. I mean, if you don't know the answer, just add one onto it. And you've got a bit of a chance.
And then there was another question, which was what blue cheese is made in such and such a place, and he said Red Leicester. So
I've not seen that one.
The answer is of course Stilton, but it's like what was it Stilton? Yeah, but what blue cheese? Yeah. Red Leicester.
Red Leicester. And when I'm in power, everybody will say Red Leicester. I'll make sure the press.
Mind you, I didn't even know Marie Curie created radiation. Not created it.
Yeah, but you're not going to mastermind saying this.
But I wouldn't have said Marie Antoinette. I would have actually said Marie Curie because I knew. But so anyway, he's called the Azerbaijanis basically took over an area called ethnically cleansed an area called Nagorno-Karabakh, and he said he congratulated on the liberation of it basically, and created just chaos, and people were furious. The Armenians were furious who'd been cleansed or whatever. He just has got no idea what's going on, this guy, and he's putting his foot in his mouth all the time. It's just shocking that he's in charge. Angela Rayner, you probably know, stayed in a £2.5 million apartment in New York overlooking Times Square or Central Park. and said it would have cost £1,400 or something.
Yeah.
And a mate, she had a mate with her as well. I mean, it's just they're just so grubby, these people.
And she needs free clothes because, like I said before, she's working.
She's working class, so because she's working class, she needs a to stay in a £2.5 million apartment in New York, doesn't she? Who wouldn't, as a working class person? Rachel Reeves has now removed all pictures of men from the cabinet room in number 11 because she doesn't think. I don't know what her rationale is for that, but
it's because I think she's the first female Chancellor of the Exchequer. And Labour want everyone to know that in Labour you can get, as a woman, you can get to the second position. You can't get to the top because I've never had a Labour Prime Minister, never had a Labour leader. Tories have had 3 female Prime Ministers. 2 of them are crap because they were women, because they were box-ticking DEI hires. But she now doesn't want paintings of men, painted by men, looking down upon her. This is just pure identity.
And this is what you're almost back to the sixth form college. Yeah, I'm the head girl. I'm not gonna have any pictures of men in my head girl office. It's almost childlike.
She should surround herself with pictures of people that inspire her.
Yeah,
that's what that's about.
People who have merit.
Yeah, people who inspire her, and then hopefully she may take a bit of their persona on.
By the way, I don't agree with you that the 2 women who were prime ministers were incompetent because they were women. They just were incompetent. We're talking about Theresa May and
Liz Truss.
Liz Truss.
They got the job because they were women.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But then why would I not think that?
Yeah.
Sadiq Khan, I think we talked about this. It's called for prisoners to be able to jump the housing queue. I don't know what's happened on that one lately, but that's...
Yeah, that's not a new idea. That's been around for 50, 60, 70 years. And the idea behind that, if you read this pink and fluffy university reports and stuff, it's about these criminals have been damaged by society and we need to stop them being criminals. So we need to fix their lives. Housing's really important for most people to live. Of course it is. If we can make sure we get them housing, they won't be criminals anymore. Well, they are. There's a criminal in the house. It's that pink and fluffy socialist that we're all born empty vessels, or we're all born good, and if you turn bad it's because society did it to you.
And the actual answer is send the 10,500 foreign nationals in our prisons back to their countries, stick those prisoners back into prison, basically, where they belong. It's an easy answer, isn't it? It's not complicated.
No.
It doesn't upset world politics to do that, does it? But they won't do that for some bizarre reason.
I was at a probation conference 15 years ago, and they had someone speaking there. He was a career criminal, little weasel looking guy, and he was talking about how he's been a career criminal for 25 years and what changed him being a career criminal. I mean, prolific, 300 houses a year he'd burgle.
Was this a sixth form careers day?
No. This was at probation about how we change criminals. And he basically said what changed him was the birth of his daughter. And one day, sat in a police cell, he was saying to himself, is this the life I want now? I've got a baby girl now, I'm responsible for her. That's personal responsibility taken over. That's what men should do. And that's what changed him. And he got a big round of applause, and I spoke after him. And I got on the stage and I went, it's nice that you're all clapping, but do you not understand that he just told you all? 25 years of you all working with him, achieved nothing. And when he had a child, he changed himself. You're just clapping because all these failed him.
Yeah.
And silence in the room.
Brilliant.
Then I went into my talk then, which didn't go down. I lost the room.
Yeah, well, I think if you start a speech by saying, "Oh, you lot here are crap," that's what you said, basically.
They just annoyed me. I
no,
just
but you're right. You're right.
Clapping seals, and I'm going.
Yeah. But you're right, that's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I've been a criminal for 25 years, nothing you guys have done made any difference.
Yeah.
What changed me was having a kid.
Yes.
Yeah. He should have just said that, you guys are crap based on that. So Sadiq Khan's calls about that. This is quite an interesting one. Labour ministers have you heard about this? This is in the House of Commons, I guess. Labour ministers have demanded more heaters in their offices because there's a bit of an early cold snap.
No, I've not. No, is this... Where have you read this?
It was in the Daily Mail, so it must be true.
Right.
It must be true. I'll find the article. I think I did send it to you.
Oh, I'm just making sure you've not been on Facebook.
No. I'm pretty sure it was a paper.
At least it's gone to a reputable source.
I tend to go from paper with these stories. I'll take them from papers if I can. Yeah. I might see something saying this has happened, but then I'll follow it through to find the actual source. So that was in the paper.
Well, I find that exceptionally hard to believe that they would do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll send it to you.
They don't get it, do they?
They don't get it. I mean, that is just unbelievable, isn't it? You just keep your mouth shut, wouldn't you? You just keep your mouth shut and say, you know.
Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers. I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.